Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of our Glory Hunter series. It is a little bit of a mid-season special. We're in the Supercopa semi-final. We're about to play AC Milan, and if we get through this game, we have a little bit of a double header as we will bring you the final as well, where we would play the winner of Napoli versus Atalanta. So let's get straight into the team. So as you can see, we've gone with the strongest team we possibly can at the minute. We do have Owusu Aduro, of course, in goal. We have Denzel Dumfries at right back, Ibanez and Bastoni at centre back, with Evan Ndicka covering at left back. We have Federico Di Marco is almost fully fit. In fact, it is recommended that he be monitored, so I'm actually going to put him in. We have Brella, of course, in defensive midfield. We have Fernandez and Sucic in centre midfield, our three core players. Zaniolo, of course, on the right wing, and Andreas Schjelderup has returned from injury in enough time to start this game as well. And of course, Lautaro Martinez leading the line up front. We do have a few little injury concerns. Marcus Thuram is injured for another 2 weeks. He is the only real main injury concern. Lucas Lapani is injured as well. It's recommended he not be selected. We're going to put him in anyway. It could be a little bit risky. We're going to put him in the hope that maybe, hopefully not, but should we need him, he might be able to do a little bit of a job for us. He is at 92% match fitness. He did fail a fitness test, so that is why he's not recommended. But we're going to get stuck straight into the game. As mentioned, we are facing our Milan derby rivals, of course, AC Milan. We are drawn as the home team yet again. Hopefully, given the first game we've played against them this season already, that might work in our favour. As you'll see here, Napoli have already beat Atalanta 3-1, so they are in the final. I'm expecting you to win against our rivals. That's fair. I think that's fine. And Milan with a pretty good team. We did lose our on loan right back, our on loan right winger from Bayern Munich, whose name I've instantly forgotten. It'll come back to me. He wasn't getting enough games and wasn't playing in the role that they preferred him to play in, so they decided to bring him back, which is fine. It just means we're on the search now for a new right winger. Given that Marcus Thuram is injured currently, we don't actually have a backup right winger to Zaniolo. We would be kind of relying on. That was a very good effort from Broby. We very nearly went 1-0 down there. But we would be relying on Poku to play in two positions, and he would effectively remain as a substitute probably for the most part. As we see, Lautaro setting that captain's example, really, winning the ball back. Ibanez finds Bastoni, who's looking to cut inside, goes left to Schjelderup. Finds Lautaro again. There's a strong challenge there. Theo Hernandez picks up the ball. It's come to Pulisic on this left side. Zaniolo wins it back, receives it back from Dumfries. Plays a nice through ball to Lautaro Martinez. And we're in. 1-0. 8 minutes. It's a good start. That's what we like to see. As we see Dumfries and Zaniolo playing a little bit of a 1-2 here. Zaniolo then with a nice through ball inside the defender, right in the channel, and Lautaro was there to finish first time. Noticing Youssef in goal actually for AC Milan. Didn't actually catch that Mike Maignan wasn't playing in this game. But AC Milan do have a very strong squad. We do have a loan bid in for Chukwueze currently, which is why I was mentioning earlier that having lost our right back, Kunda, I can't remember now his name. Bayern Munich brought him back from his loan, so we are on the lookout for a right winger, most likely to come in on loan. I don't know if we're ready to commit to buying somebody yet. Committing to buying somebody might see them demand or prefer to be starting Zaniolo, obviously our first choice player. As AC Milan move the ball around very well here, actually they're keeping the position very well. As Reinders is in, that's a very good save from Owusu Aduro. Benacer with the corner now from our left hand side. And I think it was Ibanez. It was Ibanez or Jetson got the ball cleared. It's kept alive. We get it cleared, picked up by Fikayo Tomori. It's got space on the left hand side. He's having a go. It's a very good effort. And I really feel like the keeper should have held that. I feel like the keeper could have done better. Benacer with another corner from our left hand side. Comes in and cleared by Zaniolo. Straight out for a throw in. I feel like, Benacer would have been better keeping that alive. But you know what? It's their problem, not our problem. So we're happy with that. As DeMarco takes the throw in. And Jedson comes back to Bastoni. Ibanez brings the ball forward. Sucic plays a nice little 1-2. Comes to Dumfries. His forward pass finds Lautaro. Comes back to Zaniolo. He's having a go. I'm not sure if the keeper saved that, but it's come off the crossbar. I think the keeper got a hand on that. Corner, right? As DeMarco takes, comes in towards the back post for Bastoni, but it's gone over the bar. So 32, 33 minutes in, we're still in the lead. We're playing well. Sheldrup's not playing great. Jetson Fernandez not playing great. Bastoni now not playing great. But DeMarco having a very good game. We maintain this 1-0 lead. Can we see it through to half time? So we'll see Oduro brings the ball out to DeMarco, finds Jedson. Gets on the ball, but clearly takes off a little bit too easily for my liking there. As Dumfries wins the header, Jedson picks up the loose ball, comes to Zaniolo. It's back inside to Barella. It's a big ball in the back. Shieldup's there to fire home. There's an offside check. We're reviewing it, and it's given 2-0 after 34 minutes. Zaniolo, nice little turn back inside to Barella. It's a nice forward ball. Sheldrup just holds the line. Apologies, I had to sneeze there. We see here, holds the line pretty well. It's the right back playing him on. I'm not sure who that is. If that's Malik Tua in it right back, or Kalulu. Actually, I think might have been Kalulu playing him on side. As we see the ball comes forward, it's a very good line. Tamori now finds Teo left back. Cheeky little back heel to Tamori. It comes all the way right to Teo. Looks for Kalulu. DeMarco dispossesses Chukwueze. Comes to Bastoni. Inside for Sheldrup. There's a good challenge there. Jedson wins it back. Finds Zaniolo. Comes back to Jedson. He's moving into space here. He's getting all the way up the line. He's having a go. It's gone over the bar though. Let's play for set pieces. I think that's good advice. As DeMarco, the throw into Barella, gives it straight away to Broby. But Barella recovers and Ibanez takes it back to the keeper. Comes left to Bastoni. As Barella in midfield, goes back again. And the two of them just keeping the ball. We're keeping the ball nicely in the sort of defensive midfield areas. As Ibanez tries to get the ball to Zaniolo. It gets the ball to Zaniolo, tries to find Lautaro, but it's too close to the defender. Lautaro with a nice interception finds Zaniolo. It's a return pass to Lautaro Martinez. It's a good first touch. They take him into the space and he fires low and hard into the bottom corner. As we see Lautaro with a nice interception into Zaniolo. It's away from the defender. It's a good first touch to open into the space. And Lautaro fires home to make it 3-0 before half time. Feeling very confident of getting through to this final. As Reinders lines up the free kick, he's having a go. He's hit the woodwork. It's a very good effort. But 3-0 at half time. What a 45 minutes. We've blown them away. And something I've just noticed, is this being played in Dubai? I know it's at a neutral ground, and I assumed it would be like Stadio Olimpico, like a neutral Italian stadium. But I think it said this is being held in Dubai. As Tamori makes a nice challenge there, and Lautaro brings it back in the fence. Ball's cut out by Dumfries. Not quite. Dumfries is on a second yellow card. He's gone. He is getting sent off. Which is not what we needed. How are my midfielders looking? Jedson is not playing well. So I'm going to bring him out and bring in Pinto Pedrosa. Bastoni is also not playing well, so now might be a good time to change him. And Sucic, can you play in defensive midfield? No. But Eduardo Bove can, so let's go with that. So we'll make 3 changes. We're 58 minutes in. We'll probably be making changes shortly anyway. Unnecessary sending off by Dumfries. You know, you expect a player of his experience and his quality to do better than that and recognize that you're on a yellow card and not make rash tackles. As Lautaro finds Scheller, cuts inside, looks all the way right for Zaniolo and finds him. He's getting a break. He's got away from Theo Hernandez. Squares the ball back to Eduardo Bove. If you're going to strike it, now's the time. First goal for the club. Brendan Rodgers has been unhappy with us recently because Eduardo Bove has not been playing as many games as he would prefer. It's a nice little turn away here from Zaniolo to get away from Theo Hernandez. Picks his pass. It's a good first touch from Bove, and he just places it into the far corner of the goal. Remove the get stuck in instruction. I think that's good advice. Joel Linton coming on to face against me. I did forget that he was at AC Milan now, I must be honest. In terms of attacking, we don't have an awful lot of attacking options to bring in here. I'm going to bring in Tonelli, and we might bring in Ernest Poku on the wing because Zaniolo is on a yellow card. We don't want him getting a second. So 2 changes in then. We have a little over 10 minutes left plus stoppage time to go. Barella and Scheller and DeMarco really struggling on fitness now. Let's just ignore that. But 4-0 at home against our rivals AC Milan. As their Reinders takes a free kick now. We're into the dying seconds of this game. Got to get this ball cleared. Comes to Bamba. Back to Reinders and Bamba exchanging passes again. Yeller finds Tamori. Into Robe. There's a very good save there. AC Milan have a corner in this final minute of action. It's Reinders to take from our right hand side. And Loftus-Cheek heads it over the bar. And that should be the final whistle. Full time. Excellent. A very, very good victory. Very happy with the way you played. It's a great result. And so that will see us into the final of the Supercopa. Zaniolo gets one over. Luis Enrique fuming. We were going to play Napoli. Dumfries is banned. Yes. Zaniolo in form. Fixture rearranged. Denzel Dumfries accepts his fine. So that is it. We're going to fast forward the next couple of days and we will bring you the final against Napoli in just a few seconds. And so we're back and ready to take on Napoli in the final of the SuperCoppa Italiana. We're going with as full strength a squad as we can. We have unfortunately lost Alessandro Bastoni to a suspension as well after picking up another yellow card, as well as obviously Denzel Dumfries picking up the red card in the semi-final. We have Pinto Pedrosa at right back, Ibanez and Indica continued centre back, DeMarco at left back, Barella in defensive midfield. We brought in Eduardo Bove in central midfield for Jedson just due to fitness. We're keeping Lucas Sucic in the Mezzala role, although we might bring him out for Divine during the game. Zaniolo, of course, right wing, Scheller on left wing, and Lautaro Martinez up front. We do have the advent of Marcus Thuram back from his injury, and we've also brought in Samuel Chukwueze. As we mentioned, we were looking to bring him in on loan. He has joined us, so having lost the semi-final 4-0, he now finds himself on the bench in the final. So we're going to kick off the game. We are facing Napoli. We've faced them a few times in recent games. In the few times we've faced them in recent games, we have won all our games. I expect you to bring back the trophy motivated, aggressive, inspired, professional, all good things. We can see that Napoli are going with a 4-at-the-back formation. They have, of course, sacked their manager after winning the league last year. They performed very poorly in the league this year, finding themselves in mid-table when they sacked, I think is it Labian you called him, and they've brought in another manager. I can't remember now who it is, but we are underway. Game kicks off. We find Raspadori dispossessed by Barella. finds Ibanez, looks for Bouvet, brings the ball left to DeMarco, finds a nice first time pass in the shoulder up, and he fires wide. He did. He might have hit the post there, I'm not sure. I thought the goalkeeper saved it. But we did not make the breakthrough. So we're playing okay so far, 15-16 minutes into the game. Alex Moret is showing us their best player at the minute, which suggests a good sign for us, I think. Ball goes back to 1-0, goes long, cut out at the back there by, I think, DeMarco. Sucic finds a ball in the shoulder up, he's having a go, and it's a poor effort. And there's this little blinking line of light coming across here constantly. It's a little bit frustrating. So first half hour, not an awful lot happening. Shelterup's not playing great. We're generally as a team, we're playing okay. We're not doing too bad. As Raspadori, oh, come on, don't be getting sent off for things like that. That's frustrating. So, who's not playing great? Beauvais not playing great. Really want to bring Sucic out because he can do really good things for us and is having a good game. But Chukwueze probably weren't expecting to make your debut this early on. But because Zaniolo throwing in rash tackles, remove the get stuck in. That's a good idea. We've had to make changes. Barella struggling for fitness. Has he picked up an injury perhaps? Hopefully not. DeMarco takes a throw in, finds Beauvais across the Indica. Of course, former teammates at Roma once upon a time. It's back to Barella, finds Beauvais again. We're keeping the ball pretty well here. As Indica brings it forward, finds Shelder. There's a nice through ball in the Lautaro Martinez, but he's fired over the bar. And we go in 0-0 at half time. Far from pleased. Everybody's motivated, fired up. That's what we want to see. It's better reactions. Beauvais is just not playing well. Ibanez is not playing well. You tell me to bring Pavard in for Barella. Struggling with fitness. Shellerup's not playing well. Lautaro's not even playing well. We need to have a little proper look at this. So Shellerup, I'm not taking a risk with you. Beauvais not playing well. We'll bring Jedson in here for him. And Ibanez, we will bring Pavard in. We've got one substitute left. Make these 3 changes. Hopefully this can improve our fortunes. We're quite deep looking compared to normal. Usually we're pretty well advanced up the pitch. As Weston McKenna brings the throw into Rafa Marin. Looks on board, goes back again to Esteve. Finds Billy Gilmore, comes to Buongiorno. And Napoli holding the ball really well. Actually, they're doing very good in possession here. There's Lambord was far too far clear. That's a penalty. Jeez. Come on. That's frustrating. It's given. Of course it's given. So Lukaku presumably to take. We expect Lukaku to score. And he's missed it. It's a very good save from Owusu Oduro. As Lambord takes the resultant corner, and it's gone out for, I think, another corner. I'm not too sure what happened there. But we carry on. Barella still struggling. I do need to bring him out. Lautaro playing a per game, playing a 6.4. As they go back to Meret, goalkeeper, it comes to Buongiorno. Finds Anguissa with just all the space that he wants. Chukwueze dispossesses Riquelme, goes back to the keeper. Goes long on the left, can't find Shelderup, or is it Pokey? Sorry, Shelderup come off. Lambord just getting away from DeMarco a little too easily. He's struggling for fitness now. And Lambord is in. It's a good finish. It's good. I think he's onside. He's offside. Okay. We are going to make some changes though. We're going to bring in Albano in the left back. And Barella, are you still struggling for fitness? You really are. Let's see, Gillarducci, can you play in there? Not really. Bilstein, Bartra. We're gonna bring Bartra in. Give him some games. I have only one substitution left. Okay, let's just do that. We might bring Barella off in the extra time if it goes that far, which it looks like it might. There's a little over 10 minutes left to go. And Pinto Pedro's not playing great now, playing a 6.5. Latoro, Poku's playing a 6.4. Probably should have brought in Marcus Thuram there. As Latoro stays the ball, comes to Poku, finds a nice ball in the Samuel Chukwueze in the 83rd minute on his debut, having just been knocked out in the semi-final with AC Milan, finds himself in the final with Inter Milan, and he may have just scored the goal. This is a strange angle to look at, but Latoro makes the interception from Lobotka, finds Poku, cuts back inside, and Chukwueze is there to fire home. Why are you asking me to take off Lobotka? Let's take him off. I mean, he's not my player. I've noticed that before. We have a corner now. Chukwueze to take. The ball comes in. It's cleared. Poku picks up the loose ball. Can he get to the byline? Get a cross in? He's having a go, and there's a very good save, it seems. We're in the stoppage time. 3 minutes left to go. Chukwueze with another corner. He's in the front post, cleared by Lobotka. Rakelme goes long, it's cut out well. Chukwueze recovers, finds a nice pass into Poku, who's offside. 2 minutes, they see it out. 1 minute, I'm getting more and more nervous as the time runs on. Full time, we've done it. Supercoppa Italia in the bag. We are getting very close to completing the Italian leg of our Glory Hunter series. That's 2 trophies in 2 seasons. We must be firm favourites for the Serie A. We do have a good points advantage. And let's just take it in. Let's just observe the whole ceremony. A little fanfare. A little fanfare. Absolutely delighted. It was a very tense game. We could easily have lost that, I think. Napoli did play very well, to their credit. We didn't help ourselves, getting the man sent off, little cartwheels. But we managed to hold on and lift another trophy, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. Excellent. And Lukaku missed a penalty as well, of course. Could have been a whole different game. Well done, lads. Well done on winning the trophy. Success is always important. And so, as we can see, we have won our 2nd trophy with Inter Milan. It's 2 trophies in 2 years now. We are hopeful to win the Serie A this season, and we do have a good points advantage, so hopefully we can go on to complete that. We will be back in the next episode when we will bring you the goals from all the games we have so far. We hope you've enjoyed this one. We will see you in the next episode. Thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow. It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.